Students, we go to the next topic, that is thrust and pressure. Okay, and there are certain examples day to day life. Okay, if you have observed them, why a camel runs in desert easily, or an army tank weighing more than 1,000 tons rests upon a continuous chain. Why does a truck or a motor bus has got wider tires, and why do cutting tools have got sharp edges? So all these questions we'll be answering in this particular topic. Now for that, first of all, you understand that whenever there is a force acting in a particular direction, okay, that is called a thrust, and the force per unit area is called pressure. So these are the two quantities which we are going to study today. First is a thrust, that is a net force, and pressure, that is a force per unit area. For understanding this, let us see the situation. We have got first situation where you are going to fix a poster on a bulletin board. Okay, so when you are fixing this poster on the bulletin board, you have a task which you have to press the drawing pins on the with your help of your thumb. Okay, now this force which you are applying is directly perpendicular to the surface area of the board. So this force acts in a smaller area only at the tip of the pin. So whenever you are putting the poster and you are using the drawing pin or the thumb pin, you are putting the force on the head of the thumb pin. That head of the thumb pin is very small area. Okay. Now you go to the next situation. The next situation is you have a sand and you are standing on that loose sand. Okay. And if you observe, after some time, your feet goes deep in the sand. Okay. Now do one thing, that the same loose sand, go and lie down. Okay, so when you lie down, you see that your body will not go that much deep down as you went when you were standing. Okay, in both the cases the force is exerted on the sand and you have got weight of your body. But let us see why there is a difference, that why here when you are standing you go deeper, if you are lying down you don't go that deep. Okay, so let us see what and why it happens. So now the weight is a force acting vertically downwards. This we all know, we have studied mass and weight last chapter, that weight is a force which is acting, which has got gravitational acceleration or gravitational force acting on it. The force which is perpendicular to the surface of the sand. Okay, so this is the weight. Now this force which is acting on an object which is perpendicular to the surface is called thrust. So thrust is one type of force. So the unit of thrust and force will be same, but only thing is it's a force which is acting on the perpendicular direction. It's making an angle of 90 degree. Okay. Now when you stand loose on the sand, what happens? When you are standing, the entire weight of your body is acting on a very small area, that is area equal to your feet. Okay. Similarly, when you are lying down, the force is acting on an area which is equal to the contact area of your whole body. Okay. Now here also the whole body is exerting force when you are standing. When you are lying down also your whole body is exerting force, but the area of contact is different. In the first case the area of contact is only your feet, while in the second the whole body is in contact with the loose sand. Okay. Now what happens due to this? The effects of forces, even if they have got same magnitude, it's your body, the value of force is same, but the area is different. Therefore the effect of thrust depends on the area on which it acts. Okay. Now this effect of thrust on the sand, okay, is larger while you are standing, and this thrust on the unit area is called as pressure. So pressure is equal to thrust upon the area. Now if you see the SI unit of thrust and area, we get the unit of pressure. That is, for thrust we have got force, that is Newton, and for area it is meter square. So it is Newton per meter square. Now this you can also call this as Pascal, which was given in honor of the scientist Pascal. The SI unit of pressure you can also call Newton meter square or Pascal. Okay. Now there is an example, the 10.6. Just read that example, that there is a wooden block which is kept on the table. Now the dimension of the wooden blocks are given, that is 40 into 20 into 10. Okay, and we have to find the pressure which is exerted on by this block. But there are two cases. One is you have to see the side that is 20 by 10, other side is 40 by 20. So we have to calculate the thrust or the pressure of both the cases. So we go by one. The mass of the wooden block is 5 kg. That remains same for the both cases. Okay. Now first we go for the calculating the force, because for calculating pressure we need thrust upon area. So thrust is a force. So thrust is mass into gravitational acceleration, that is m into g, that is 5 into 9.8, you get 49 newtons. Now for area you have to multiply length into breadth, 20 into 20, you get 200 centimeter square. You convert this into meter, that is 0.02 meter square. So 49 upon 0.02, you get the first pressure, that is 2450 Newton meter square or Pascal. Now you go to the second case where you have got length into breadth 40 into 20. So it becomes 800 centimeter square or 0.80 meter square. Here again the force remains the same, that is 49 newtons. So both the cases you have got 49 newtons because the weight is same and the gravitational force is also same. The force remains same, only the area of contact is different. Okay, so here you have got 612.5 Newton because the area of contact is more here. If you see, area of contact is 800 here, while area of contact is only 200 here. So based on this example, there is a small conclusion that same force acting on a smaller area exerts larger pressure, while if you have got larger area, then the pressure will be small. And based on this principle, you have got these examples why the nail has got pointed tip, the knives have got sharp edges, and the buildings have got wide foundations. Okay, because when if you are using knife, it's sharp, the area of contact, okay, that becomes smaller, and if the area of contact is smaller, the pressure exerted will be larger, so the cutting becomes easy. Okay, thank you.